words of the Tai Chi classics, in motion, every part of the body must be light, agile, and strung together. These ancient words echo through the centuries, reverberating a wisdom that transcends time and space. The essence of Tai Chi lies in this profound understanding of unity and coordinated movement. Picture a symphony where each instrument, each note, contributes to the overall composition, creating a harmonious melody. This is Tai Chi. Every part of the body, every muscle, every tendon is like an instrument in this orchestra, playing in perfect synchrony. In Tai Chi, there are no isolated movements. Every step, every twist, every sway is a part of a greater whole. The fingers do not move alone, nor do the arms or the legs. Instead, they're all interconnected, their movements triggered by the center of the body, the dantian. Like the conductor of an orchestra, the dantian initiates and guides the flow of movement, directing the rhythm and pace of the Tai Chi dance. This seamless flow of energy, this unbroken chain of movement, results in a form that is light and agile. The body moves as though it were a single entity, fluid and flexible. This is not just a physical state, but also a mental one. The mind and body become one, moving in unison, creating a state of tranquility and peace. In the practice of Tai Chi, we learn to let go of our fragmented self. We let go of the notion that we are a collection of separate parts. Instead, we embrace the unity of our being. We become a single harmonious entity, moving with grace and ease. The Tai Chi classics also say, the root is in the feet, issuing from the legs, controlled by the waist, and expressed through the fingers. This is a poetic way to explain that the energy in Tai Chi starts from the ground, flows upward through the body, and is expressed through the fingertips. It is a full-body experience that engages every part of the being. As we move, we are not separate parts, but one harmonious whole. This is the unseen power of Tai Chi, a power that lies within each one of us, waiting to be discovered, to be awakened. Just like the Tai Chi classics say, Tai Chi is like a great river rolling on unceasingly. So let's keep the river flowing. As the ancient wisdom of Tai Chi begins to unfold before us, let's take a moment to visualize this harmony. Picture a serene river, its waters flowing unceasingly. The river's course is not straight but meandering, reflecting the twists and turns of the Tai Chi movements. It moves with grace, with ease, undisturbed by the rocks or the bends in its path. The river embodies the essence of Tai Chi, a testament to the fluidity, flexibility, and continuity that defines this art form. Much like the river, Tai Chi is a continuous flow of energy, a seamless dance of movement that ebbs and flows, twists and turns, yet never ceases. The river, in its gentle sway, mirrors the rhythm of Tai Chi, the rhythm of life itself. So as we delve deeper into the world of Tai Chi, let's keep the image of this flowing river in our minds. Let it guide us through our journey, reminding us of the fluidity, the continuity, and the tranquility that lies at the heart of Tai Chi. As the Tai Chi classics say, Tai Chi is like a great river rolling on unceasingly. So let's keep the river flowing. The Tai Chi classics say the Qi energy should be excited, the spirit, Shen, should be internally gathered. In the world of Tai Chi, a distinct emphasis is placed on the concept of Qi or energy. It's an element that's fundamental to the practice, serving as the life force that fuels every movement, every breath, every thought. This energy isn't just a physical force, it's a spiritual one as well, interconnecting our bodies and minds in a dance of balance and harmony. Now imagine this energy as a river, flowing freely within us, carving its own path through the landscape of our being. It courses through our veins, fuels our muscles, and sparks our thoughts. In Tai Chi, the goal is to tap into this river, to harness its power, and to guide its flow. But how does one go about achieving this? The answer lies in the second part of that classic saying. The spirit, or Shen, should be internally gathered. In essence, this means that the practitioner should focus their energy inward, centering it within themselves. Think of it as a reservoir of power that you can tap into. By focusing your energy internally, you can channel it into your movements, lending them a grace and power that's uniquely your own. This is not a forceful exertion, but rather a gentle guiding of energy, like directing the flow of a stream. The practice of Tai Chi is not about brute strength or physical prowess. It's about the cultivation and control of our own energy. It's about learning to listen to our bodies, to feel the ebb and flow of our Qi, and to move with it, not against it. In doing so, we can achieve a state of harmony, where our bodies and minds move as one, guided by the unseen but deeply felt flow of our inner energy. It's a dance of spirit and form, a symphony of movement and stillness, a journey of self-discovery and self-mastery. In Tai Chi, we harness our inner energy to move with grace and power. As we delve further into the world of Tai Chi, let's take a moment to visualize the energy within a practitioner. Picture a Tai Chi practitioner, standing tall and serene. The energy within them is not stagnant but dynamic, like a river in constant motion. Now imagine a glowing orb of light at their core, representing their Qi. It pulses with life, radiating energy throughout their body. As they begin to move, performing the Tai Chi forms, this light expands and contracts, flowing seamlessly from one part of the body to the other. It travels from the feet up the legs, spiraling around the waist, and finally radiating out through the fingers. Each movement is a dance of energy, a symphony of light and motion. This visualization is not merely a spectacle, it's a representation of what is happening within the practitioner at a deeper level. They are not just moving their body, they're guiding their energy, their Qi. Each form, each breath, each thought is a part of this dance. This is the internal harmony Tai Chi cultivates within us. It's a harmony between body and spirit, between thought and action, between the physical and the spiritual. As we move forward, remember this visualization. Remember the flow of energy, the dance of light, the harmony within. In Tai Chi, we visualize our internal energy and guide it with grace and purpose. According to the Tai Chi classics, motion should be rooted in the feet, released through the legs, directed by the waist, and expressed through the fingers. This profound principle is a beautiful embodiment of the yin and yang concept, the foundation of Tai Chi. The yin and yang symbol, or the Taiji-Tu, is a visual representation of this philosophy, depicting dual forces coexisting in harmony. In Tai Chi, the lower body, representing yin, is the source of stability and grounding. It's the anchor, the root. Just like a tree, deeply rooted in the earth, can weather storms and remain unshaken. Your feet, your legs, they are your connection to the earth, providing the firm base from which all movement emerges. The upper body, on the other hand, symbolizes yang, the active, expressive element. Once the motion is rooted in the feet, it travels up, released through the legs, directed by the waist, and finally, expressed through the fingers. Imagine a wave, born deep in the ocean, traveling across vast distances, gathering energy, until it finally crashes against the shore, releasing its power. That's the journey of energy in Tai Chi. The key here is balance. Neither yin nor yang can function optimally without the other. A tree without branches cannot blossom, and a wave without the ocean's depth cannot form. They are not opposing forces, but complementary ones, working together to create a harmonious whole. In the practice of Tai Chi, this balance is essential. As you move, your lower body provides the stability, the support, while your upper body expresses the energy. This interplay between yin and yang, between stability and expression, is what makes Tai Chi such a powerful yet graceful art form. So the next time you practice, remember to root your movements in your feet, release it through your legs, direct it with your waist, and express it through your fingers. Feel the interplay, the balance, the harmony of yin and yang within you. In Tai Chi, we learn the balance of yin and yang, and express it through our movements. The Tai Chi journey is a dance of opposites, a constant interplay between yin and yang. The yin, the receptive, passive, downward aspect, and the yang, the creative, active, upward aspect. Each one has its place, its moment, its purpose. Picture a dancer moving gracefully across the stage, a step forward, a step back, a twirl to the left, a spin to the right. Each movement is distinct, yet each one flows seamlessly into the next. This is the dance of Tai Chi. As we transition from yin to yang, and from yang back to yin, our movements echo the rhythm of nature itself, the rise and set of the sun, the ebb and flow of the tides, the cycle of the seasons. This dance is not just a physical practice, but a spiritual journey. As we move, we learn to embrace both yin and yang within us. We learn to be receptive and active, grounded and expressive, stable and fluid. We learn to balance the opposites, not by forcing them into submission, but by allowing them to flow naturally, in harmony with each other. This dance of opposites, this balance of yin and yang, is the heart of Tai Chi. It's a dance that teaches us to be fully present, fully engaged, and fully alive. So as we transition from the balance of yin and yang, remember this dance. Remember the rhythm, the flow, the harmony, and let your movements reflect this profound wisdom. In the dance of Tai Chi, we learn to balance the opposites, and through this balance, we find harmony. The Tai Chi classics teach us, when there is up, there is down. When there is forward, there is backward. When there is left, there is right. Through these words, we can begin to grasp the profound concept of balance in Tai Chi. It's not just about the physical equilibrium we strive for in our movements, but it's also about the mental and spiritual harmony that we seek to cultivate in our lives. Imagine a seesaw, perfectly balanced at its center. This is the ideal state of being in Tai Chi, but just like the seesaw, life has its ups and downs, its forwards and backwards, its lefts and rights. We experience joy and sorrow, success and failure, comfort and discomfort. These are the natural opposites of life. Tai Chi teaches us to understand these opposites not as conflicting forces, but as complementary aspects of the same reality. Like the two sides of a coin, they are inseparable and interdependent. One cannot exist without the other. This understanding is integral in our journey towards tranquility. Tranquility in Tai Chi is not about avoiding or suppressing these opposites. It's about embracing them, experiencing them fully, and finding balance amidst their ebb and flow. Just as an expert Tai Chi practitioner moves with grace and ease, regardless of the direction of their movement, we too can learn to navigate the ups and downs of life with serenity and poise. But achieving this state of tranquility is not a destination, it's a journey of continuous learning, practice, and self-discovery. And just like any journey, it requires patience, commitment, and perseverance. Remember the words of the Tai Chi classics. When there is up, there is down. When there is forward, there is backward. When there is left, there is right. These words are not just a guide for our Tai Chi practice, but a philosophy for life. In Tai Chi, we find tranquility through understanding and balancing the natural opposites of life. In Tai Chi, the dance of opposites is not a battle, but a harmonious ballet. A ballet where each movement, each breath, each thought is part of a grand choreography that reflects the rhythms of life. Imagine a serene lake, its surface perfectly still. Suddenly, a pebble is dropped into the water. Ripples spread out from the point of impact, their concentric circles expanding and intersecting, creating a beautiful, intricate pattern. This is the dance of life. In our lives, we are constantly creating ripples with our actions, our words, and our thoughts. These ripples interact with those created by others, resulting in a complex web of relationships and experiences that define our existence. But amidst this seeming chaos, there is a profound order, a delicate balance. This balance is not static, but dynamic. It's not about maintaining a rigid equilibrium, but about gracefully adapting to the ever-changing circumstances of life. It's about understanding that every action has a reaction, every cause has an effect, every yin has a yang. It's about recognizing that the dance of life is not a solitary performance, but a shared experience. We are all dancers on the stage of life, each with our unique rhythm, yet all part of the same grand choreography. As we embrace the dance of life, we begin to see the beauty in the balance of opposites. We learn to appreciate the ebb and flow of experiences, the interplay of light and shadow, the harmony in the dance of yin and yang. And as we dance, we find tranquility not in the absence of movement, but in the rhythm of movement itself. This is the essence of Tai Chi. This is the path to tranquility. So, let's continue our journey. Let's embrace the dance of life. Let's find our balance in the rhythm of Tai Chi. The Tai Chi classics remind us, if correct timing and position are not achieved, the body will become disordered and will not move as an integrated whole. The correction for this must be sought in the legs and waist. As we've through the unseen power of Tai Chi, the flow of energy, the balance of yin and yang, and the path to tranquility, we've discovered a lot about this ancient practice. But truly, understanding Tai Chi is about more than just listening or watching. It's about experiencing. It's about immersing yourself in the rhythm of your breath, the fluidity of your movements, and the quiet strength that emerges from within. Embarking on your own Tai Chi journey can bring a wealth of benefits. It's a practice that fosters balance, not just in the physical sense, but in the mental and spiritual realms as well. In the dance of yin and yang, we find harmony and equilibrium, a counterpoint to the often chaotic rhythms of our daily lives. Tranquility, too, is a gift of Tai Chi. As you move through the forms, you'll find a sense of calm descending, like a gentle mist. The world outside may continue its frenetic pace, but in the eye of the Tai Chi storm, you'll find a serene stillness. And let's not forget unity. The Tai Chi classics highlight the importance of moving as an integrated whole. This unity is not just about coordinating your body, it's about aligning your mind and spirit as well. When all these elements come together in synchronization, you'll experience a sense of oneness, a connection to the universe that transcends the physical plane. So we invite you to start your own Tai Chi journey. Embrace the flow of energy, find your balance, seek tranquility, and discover unity. It's a journey that begins with a single step, a single breath, a single movement. Discover the power within you through the practice of Tai Chi. To dive deeper into Tai Chi classics, click the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe and like our YouTube channel to continue your journey with us. As we part ways in this video, remember, your Tai Chi journey does not end here. Consider this an open invitation, a gateway to self-discovery. It's not just about the physical movements or the harmony of yin and yang. It's about understanding yourself, your strengths and weaknesses, your balance and imbalance. Tai Chi is a mirror that reflects your inner self, revealing facets you may not have been aware of. It's an exploration of your inner universe, a journey that begins and ends with you. As you continue to practice and delve deeper into Tai Chi, you'll discover unexpected insights and develop a profound connection with your mind-body-spirit triad. The dance of life is complex and unpredictable, but with Tai Chi, you can navigate its twists and turns with grace and tranquility. So, step through the gateway, embrace the dance, and embark on your journey to self-discovery. Remember, each movement is a step towards understanding, each breath a whisper of wisdom. Dive in, explore, and let the journey shape you. In the words of the Tai Chi classics, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your journey has just begun. Stay tuned for more Tai Chi wisdom and tutorials. Remember to click the link in the description to explore more about Tai Chi, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to continue this journey with us. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep the energy flowing.